Here is a team email with confirmed owners, dates, an unapproved proposal, and clear limits. Its human approval record covers an internal draft only. It does not authorize sending or launching work. You will learn to turn source notes into two internal communications without allowing polished language to change the facts. You will leave with an approved fact layer, an executive update, a team email, a mini-style guide, and a human approval checklist for your capstone. The method is called structured drafting. It means creating a document in reviewable stages, extract facts, organize them, adapt them for the reader, and only then polish the wording. If you ask for finished prose first, a confident sentence can hide where a date, owner, or commitment came from. Our fictional North Star Bicycle Company source has 12 anchors, N1 through N12, about a presentation-only battery safety workshop pilot. Planning may continue, but announcement and delivery remain blocked. The room is tentatively held for August 6, 2026. Maya will confirm it by July 29. Jordan completed the first handout draft and will review its customer language by July 30. Sam's unpublished page draft is due July 31. Priya's cost estimate is due July 28, without spending permission. Now separate extraction from approval. The candidate table has 12 rows, F1 through F12, and every row begins as pending. For each row, compare the wording, type, owner, date, and evidence anchor with the raw notes. Structure makes a claim easier to inspect, it does not make the claim true. Several boundaries need special attention. F3 must include both parts of N3. Jordan completed the first handout draft, and the customer language review is still due on July 30. F7 is only Sam's proposal to announce on August 3 with 12 places. It is not approved. F8 says the emergency contact checklist owner and due date are not stated. The notes also do not say who may assign it or when it will be resolved. Leave all 4 points unresolved. F12 allows internal drafts, but publishing, customer promises, spending approval, and workshop delivery all require Maya's final review. After Maya checks every row, the candidate table becomes the approved fact layer for 2 internal drafts. It does not settle the venue or local requirements, approve the proposal, or authorize external action. Draft from this layer instead of repeatedly reinterpreting the raw notes. The facts stay fixed, but the readers do not. For each document, define 4 things: reader, purpose, desired action, and format. The executive update is for Maya, the operations manager. Its purpose is to review the launch blocker, progress, risk, and unresolved items. It leads with the bottom line: planning can continue, but announcement and delivery remain blocked. Then it records the tentative room hold, Jordan's completed first handout draft, the 3 dated internal actions, the presentation-only boundary, the unapproved proposal, and the missing checklist owner and date. It closes with the August 1 remote check-in and the 4 actions that still require Maya's final review. The team email has a clearly different job. Its readers need confirmed actions to be easy to scan. So it moves owner and date bullets near the top: Priya by July 28, Maya by July 29, Jordan by July 30, and Sam by July 31. This is real adaptation. The emphasis, order, and tone change, while the approved facts do not. Now look at the deliberately incorrect first email. It says, "We will announce registration on August 3 with 12 places." That sounds clear and helpful, but it turns F7 from a proposal into a commitment. Next, make sure the page is ready to publish changes Sam's approved unpublished draft into an unauthorized publication instruction. Then the email says the emergency checklist must be completed before the check-in. F8 contains no owner, no due date, no assignment authority, and no resolution timing. The draft has filled a gap with confidence. There is also a tone failure. Great news and thanks for moving quickly do not fit a safety-dependent decision that is still blocked. Tone is not merely a matter of taste here. It can make an uncertain plan sound settled and apply pressure that the approved facts do not support. Do not correct this with make it better. Use evidence-based feedback. Name the location, the failed expectation, the supporting fact, and the smallest required change. For the announcement sentence, restore proposed, not approved. For the page, restore unpublished draft and remove the publishing instruction. For the checklist, state that the owner and due date are not stated, and do not assume who may assign it or when it will be resolved. For the tone, lead with the boundary and use calm, direct wording. This review also shows why one approved fact layer is useful. We do not need to extract everything again. We can reject the unsupported sentences, correct the team adaptation, and then recheck both documents against the same 12 facts. If the source notes themselves change, that is different, invalidate both drafts, rebuild the fact layer, and repeat human review. The corrected email begins with the boundary, planning continues, but the team will not announce or run the workshop until venue review is complete. It lists confirmed internal actions, keeps the August 3rd announcement and 12th place capacity unapproved, and leaves checklist owner, due date, assignment authority, and resolution timing unresolved. The workshop stays presentation only, with slides and fictional labels and no physical battery activity. Use a mini-style guide built from writing Maya already approved. Lead with the decision or boundary, name the owner and exact date, and write not stated when information is missing. The voice is calm, direct, and practical. It keeps proposals visible, avoids invented deadlines, and ends with the next approval point. Now run the human approval checklist. Does every decision trace to the approved fact layer? Do all owners and dates trace to the notes? Does the completed F3 status remain present where the executive update uses it? Is F7 still proposed? Are all 4 F8 unknowns still unresolved? Does F12 remain limited to final review before publishing, customer promises, spending approval, or workshop delivery? Do the documents suit their different audiences, and does the voice match the approved examples? Maya can approve both documents as internal drafts. That approval does not send anything, publish a page, approve spending, promise customers a date or capacity, or authorize workshop delivery. Venue review, applicable local requirements, and emergency planning remain launch blockers. If Maya is unavailable, use draft, approval pending. Do not choose another reviewer. Use fictional or authorized source material. Do not paste customer records, private notes, credentials, or confidential policy into an unapproved tool. Follow your organization's data rules, and keep drafting separate from sending and publishing. A fluent draft still needs human review of facts, context, tone, and authority. Here is the repeatable process. Start with source notes. Extract decisions, status, owners, dates, proposals, unknowns, and authorization limits. Check the candidate rows against the source and approve a factual layer. Define the reader, purpose, desired action, and format. Draft from the approved facts. Review each defect against evidence, apply an approved voice, and record a named human approval boundary. For your capstone, take one safe set of notes from your recurring task. Remove or replace sensitive details. Create an approved fact layer. Then produce 2 audience-specific internal drafts where that is useful, plus a mini-style guide and a human approval checklist. You are done when another person can trace every important statement to the approved layer, see every unresolved item, and tell exactly what the approval does and does not permit. In Lesson 5, we will apply the same discipline to spreadsheets. Before asking for totals or insights, we will define what each row and column means, clean the input, and independently verify the important calculations.